This is the life of the mimic named Steve. Came up with the idea for Steve when my son one day while we was playing D&D decided to ask, "Hey, Dad, what happens if you go to a chest and it winds up being a trap?" And I laughed and said, "Son, that already exists. It's called a mimic." And he said, "A mimic? What's that?" I was like, "Yeah, it's a treasure, like it's a monster that disguises itself as something and waits for weary travelers to come close enough to it to try to open it up as they think it's something else, and then they devour it." And he was like, "What?" And became so interested in it, wanted to learn so much more, he and his little siblings. So decided to come up with this idea of, for Christmas, giving them like a little mimic to hide some little presents in. Came up with a little idea for the design to have the tongue come out across the teeth and things like that. It took quite a few tries to get the teeth just right, to make sure it wasn't blocking the tongue, and get the tongue just right. Afterwards, I finally built a lock. I was able to open it up. That top row of teeth was very difficult, but finally got it. And then decided to go ahead and work on the eye. I wanted to give an idea of when the eye opened up, and then give the eye a chance to move around, almost like a pupil, make it look realistic. Spray painted, made a scroll so we could do like a little bit of a treasure hunt. Made sure I tied it up, put a bow. A nice little fun treasure hunt. Had some fun, kind of move around a little bit. Then have them decided to put up like different hints and stuff in different places, see if they could find it and see if we could try to put together what it was that they were looking for. And then
Jandy, what's that?
finally found out what it was.
It's a mimic! It's a mimic! These niggas were scared, Jeremy. Wait!
Wow.
It's a mimic! It's a mimic!
Kids had so much fun. They did eventually realize it was fake. They got their toys out. They were happy. And they said, hiding. And the next day, I came back from the store and Steve was everywhere. Teeth is here, his tongue was there. They killed him violently after they said they wanted to keep him. And that was his life. He lived a little over 24 hours.